Hello, this is RunningRobert, and either welcome to or welcome back to Mini Settlers. This game is currently on sale for the Steam Autumn Sale. It also just got a slight update, so a lot of fun stuff like that. So we're going to kind of get into that and play. There is a campaign mode. I've gotten decently far on it. At least I'm completing most of the islands. But for this, and to see the updates, we can go to the sandbox. So we're going to just pick something that I've been trying. We're going to pick one of these just medium maps and go from there. And I'm going to go ahead and go that one. We can go ahead and new game this. I don't do a huge amount of sandboxes. I've really tried to focus on the campaign. But that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so this is my city at the moment. Or my area. So I need to get people. And how do I do that? Well, I need to actually use all the resources I have to kind of go from there. So if I go over here, I get my build menu. First thing I'm going to need is some water. So we're going to go ahead and get water going out here. That's good. That's probably a little too much water, but always better to have a little bit too much. So we have water, but really what we're trying to do is grow our city. And so the city requires water, apples, and furniture. So let's go ahead and let's look at just the simple thing of just apples. Apples, 1 water, gets 2 apples. So we'll go right. I'm going to try to just put it like right there. That's 100%. And then we will connect said cities. And you see the water will go there. We can actually do this. So water can just come from anywhere in that area. So, okay, so you see the first water's gotten delivered and we have apples. So what do we need to do with those apples? Well, one, we need to build better houses. Or we need to build houses to begin with, let's be honest. So if you look at the lump, because to build a settlement, I need wood and stone. Okay, simple enough. I see stone up here. I see wood right here. Let's make this happen. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the lumber camp. I'm going to put it down just right here. That is great. What they will need is an apple, and then they will go ahead and do that. So as soon as that is done, you'll see an apple move over in this direction. We're also going to put a forester to help forest everything up. And then a sawmill at the end. We can put it that way so it's not blocking any more of the trees. And okay, and a sawmill. So what happens is they cut it down. They deliver it to the sawmill. It turns into wood. And then this forester with water just replants the trees. So pretty simple. So that's one done. So let's go ahead and let's get another apple farm going. We'll go right there. And then, of course, we're going to connect the road. And you can do as many or as few drops as possible. You can kind of see how they move here. But so now we have 2 apple mills, but because we need to get the stone. So we go over here. Right here, stone is 1 apple. Gets 2 of those. So that's pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and we'll just put him right here. And then we're just going to go ahead and connect to him. There we go. Okay, so far very successfully, we are now making stone. We're now making wood. And so we can almost start to look to building our first little city, which requires 5 and 5 of these. So we just started with that production, so might not be quite there yet. The wood, we have 4 of it stored up already, so that's pretty good. Of course, we're going to be going through a lot of it to build the city, but you can kind of see right now we're at a good steady state. Not much is moving, not much is needed. So it's okay, but we're going to get a little bit bigger now. So let's go ahead. And the last thing we need for my level 1 houses is going to be furniture. If I come over here, furniture is going to require wood and a tool. Okay, so and then that's going to make 2 furniture. So let's go look at the tools. To make stone tool makers, I just need wood and stone. Okay, well, that's simple enough. So let's just go right here with it. Okay, so now they're going to bring stone to this along with the wood. Stone is taking the long path apparently. Don't know why it's going the long path. I thought it would just kind of go the easier one, but you can kind of see where materials are coming in from. There we go. Now I must have not finished it before it sent it off. So you can see kind of we're getting stone now into that area. When stone are coming to it, we're in good shape. Okay, so from there we can make this furniture. So let's go ahead. Oh wow, furniture maker is a little bit big. But we're gonna make it right here, because I want to buy the wood and buy the tool maker. So pretty simple. So we'll see the tool will go there. Very simple stuff. He will collect the wood, move on up, and right now he's working. And in less than 15 seconds, we'll have our first piece of furniture. So pretty basic right now. Like I said, nothing too complicated. There we go. Look at that. We got 2 furniture. And now it needs a little bit more. While we have this in a good spate, let's go ahead and start our city. So we're going to go at the city center. We're going to put it in the desert. It makes sense to put it in the desert because I need a lot of the screen to grow. So it just does make it a little easier. Let's see. Let's go out that way. That's good. Okay. Okay, so now to build this, they're going to need that 5 wood. And you can kind of see there's the wood. It's coming on up. All of it. Yeah, I should get all 5 pretty quick. 4. It's getting there. Well, it started with 4 here, so it didn't have a 5th yet. But again, I can look at that. There comes the 5th. Okay. And now the stone is going to get in on the action. Still going to beat that last wood, but that is okay. We're going to speed this up just a little bit. So we do have a speed control up here. And we have 2 out of the 5. There's 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then once it's done, it's going to start building. And voila, we have our first city center. So let's go ahead and build a house off it. 2, 3, 4. We'll do that as our housing at the moment. So okay. So now, of course, you can kind of see all the wood and everything moving into the area. So these houses, like I said, they need water, apples, and furniture. Oh, and you can see the water's coming from up here, but we do have a water supply like right up here. So we're going to go ahead and use that for this city. So we'll get you there, and there we go. Water is a free resource. So with that, we're definitely going to use it. Okay. So these three should have no problem with the water. The apples are right here. They also should not have a problem. Furniture is a little bit further away. So it has to kind of come all the way through this area into here. We're going to make sure that changes. So we're going to build a helipad. And like I said, you can build anything at any time. So we're going to go ahead and put that right back there. We're going to put another center right here. I'm going to say, hey, can you connect these two? Beautiful. And I'm going to say, hey, I need you to load up furniture. So what will happen is furniture will get there. So you can already see one has already been loaded up. It's going to go over to this direction. And you know what I need to do? Actually, I need to connect this. There we go. Now stuff's going to be moving properly. So now you can kind of see it moving properly. Now, if one of these places requests that, it is a lot closer. So we'll see him. We'll load him up. Look at that. He's got some decent furniture going. And he's going to go right over there. So this is a lot more effective than you see the road system. Can be a little bit more effective than the train station just because you don't have to go through anything. But yeah. Okay, so now that we have that going down, let's go ahead and let's start looking at the next step. So we have our first cities up. Look at that. And they're actually growing pretty well. This one has gotten water, food, and furniture. Yeah, they're all doing pretty well. So yeah, everything is going well. This one there is the furniture's coming. It has plenty of time. No problem. Okay, so we like the helipad. That works. That also works as a little bit of a storage. So it can fit up to 8 units. So it's not bad. But you can kind of see the furniture definitely gotten taken. There we go. Look at that. Oh, there goes that furniture. Where are you going, my friend? I have no idea where you're going. Oh, it's going back to the helipad. It's like, you have extras. So I'm just going to circle of death my way out here. So that is fine. I have 6 over here. I have 6 over there. I'm perfectly happy with that. Okay. So the first couple little bit of the city, doing well. We like it. Let's go ahead and add another layer to it. Okay. So we've added another 5 houses. This thing can fit 10 houses total. So it's pretty good. To see about resources, we're going to go over to this I button and we're going to look at our production efficiency to begin with. Everything is green, so everything is very efficient. Our road system is good. A little yellow up here, but not bad. That efficiency is at full capacity, empty capacity because there's nothing in there. There's no storage. And it's kind of how satisfied is your population. They're getting there because they're starting off. We can also go here and kind of check the demand for other stuff. So right now, water, the demand is 20. We produce 28. That is beautiful to see. Apples, we produce 22, or we produce, the full demand is 10. We produce 22. Okay, that's also great. And then last but not least, furniture. So the full demand is 3.1. The full production is 8. So almost double of what we have at the moment. So that is pretty good. So everything we have enough of. It's not a big deal. And if this was the game, you would just continue to build your city. But these houses only fit 24 people total. So they can only get so big. But if we move to a level 2 house, now we can fit 108. But they're going to require different things. So you kind of see up here, I can't place it down, unfortunately. See here, they need apple juice, bread, paper, and comfy furniture. That's just what I'm going to call it. So to get that, we're going to need to start making all of that stuff available to my population. Right now, there's really nothing that's available. It's just a couple things here and there. So let's go ahead and let's look at that. The first thing we're also going to need is going to be boards and stone. So we can look at that. I can say, here's stone. What does this require? It requires some tools and some stone. Well, that's pretty simple. We'll put that right there. We'll make some of those. Second thing we need is some boards. One that's pretty simple. So we'll put him right here. Okay, and so now these two industries are now moving. You can kind of see the wood getting moved into here. The tool is right behind it. How are we for tool demand? Okay, so our full production greatly exceeds the full demand at the moment. That is perfect. That is exactly what I want to see. And so yeah, we do like that. So let's see. Okay, so now that we've made those, there's a couple other things that we needed. And we're just going to build, well, we can't build a house over there yet because it's not ready yet. But now let's look at the apple juice kind of problem. So we go over here, juice maker. So juice maker requires apples and a board. Well, the boards are right there. That's pretty nice. And the apples are here. So let's go ahead and let's make a juice maker right here, my friend. Let's make 2. Why not? Okay. And then, of course, we're going to have to see, not that one, it's this one, apples. Oh, so that demand went up a little, well, it went up a lot. So we're now only making slightly more apples than we need. So let's grow some more apples. This one is making, well, we're still good with water. So I think we can go ahead and get away with another apple farm up here. This is a good spot because the water is pretty good there. Let's go right there. Okay. Hopefully these apples will feed this population out pretty well. Okay, we have juices. We are great. Water production went up 26. We're still in good shape with it, so we don't have to worry. So we're going to go ahead and exit that out. Okay, so step 1, juice. Step 2, bread. Okay, so we're going to have to go into the food. And to make bread, we need coal and we need wheat. Wheat just requires water, which is pretty simple. We have a lot of that, so it's not a big deal. Bakeries, and then we need to make it into coal. We need to make coal and then the wheat added together. So let's go ahead and see what we need for a coal quarry. Oh, this is pretty simple. We just need one food. Okay. So our apples are way up here though. So is there a better way to do it? And I'm gonna say yes, there is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a train, because I like trains, and let's go ahead and do it. So we can put that like right there. And I'm gonna need another train station right here. Okay, great. So we can connect the 2 train stations here. Oh, I put the wrong way. Gotta try that again. Oh, I'm trying to get to that demolish button. It's over on the side. There we go. Okay, train station pointing the wrong way. It happens. Let's go ahead and switch that. Should be pointing like this. Now we can connect. Beautiful. Okay. So what do I want to put here? So I could select a resource to store here, just like those helipads. What I want apples into this train. That is the goal. Because what we're doing is we're going to move them from there to now mine the coal. So we'll do the 100% right there. Almost good. And we'll go ahead and we'll build that out. Boom. Okay, so now we're going to start making coal. Very positive. But again, we also need wheat. So what we're going to do is bulldoze some of these trees over here, because we're not going to use them. I'm going to use the water to make wheat and then to make bread. Okay, so simple enough. So let's go with water first. And I guess 2 good tanks are what we need. And then we'll go ahead and we'll start making wheat. So let's see. Oh, over here, trying to get to close to 100%. That's going to be as good as we're going to get. Oh, we're going to take some wheat. We're going to take a little wheat out here. Okay. Okay, so now we have the wheat, but we don't have the coal. So that's the next thing that we need. So let's go ahead, let's get the food, and let's go to the bakery, and we're going to put the bakery right down here. It is now going to connect to the water and food, and also going to connect to the coal. So now you see coal moving in there, and we are now cooking our first bread. And we have 20 seconds before we actually get that payoff. So, but not bad. So far we have, and the city stopped growing. It's hit maximum capacity. Everyone is happy. Every time we have gone for a house need, we have gotten it. So we are very positive in that respect. The apple train is full. I love it. So that will continue to bring apples to us. And you can kind of see now we have bread. So we have a lot of these nice things going on here. So we can start to upgrade these houses? Well, maybe. What else is our next step? So the next step is going to be now paper. So when we look at paper, there we go. So I need wood and I need a different tool. So the next tool we have is the iron tool, which requires me to have iron bars and the older tool. So I need a little bit of everything. So I don't know if this one is going to be able to handle all that, but we're going to go. Okay, so there's my iron ore up there. So that is helpful, but what do we need to mine iron ore? We need bread. Okay, well that's simple enough. We can go ahead and put bread over here. I know I have some bread right here. But again, we're a little bit far now from where we need to be. So we need some way to get it over a lot quicker. So we could go around or we could figure it out. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a train station around the area. So we're going to go ahead and put you right here. My friend, we're going to put another one right here, and then we're going to connect them. And I'm also then going to connect this. Okay. And sir, I want you to put bread. Okay, so he's going to get bread, which is going to mine me that iron ore, but I need iron bars, not just the ore. So what do I need for that? I need coal, which is down there, plus the iron. Okay, that's simple enough. So let's go ahead and let's put him down here. And on the second train up here, I am now going to put iron ore. So what's going to happen is it's going to bring bread to the station, and it's going to take the iron ore out of the station. I said that iron ore is going to make its way all the way down here and make it at some point to the factory in the iron smelter, and then we'll make iron. Okay, let's see what we got. We have 2 saved up. Lots of bread. There you go. Got 4, 5. 5. Okay, so now it's going to move down here. We're just going to go ahead and follow it. And there you go. You can kind of see now it's getting unloaded. And it's making your way to your iron smelter. So now we're making iron bars. Great. Now, before I go any further, I still need that paper. So let's go ahead. Let's go to here. So paper requires slightly better tools and an iron bar. So again, we have these stone tools up here. That doesn't really do me a lot of good if I'm building everything down here. That's just the case. So I need a way to go ahead and transport these over. I'm thinking helipad, but they are pretty big, unfortunately. So, and they're a little bit, yeah, they're just not the best for moving. Like here, it's very simple. I move furniture to an area. It gets taken care of. But for more space, we're going to need to build a second one of these. So, let's see here. So we're just going to build a helipad because why not? Okay, so we'll put it right here. And we're going to put the second one right here. We're going to connect them in. I'm going to say, you, my friend, collect the tools. We can go ahead and connect this helipad to that. So you can see tools already moving down there. So now we can make a iron tool maker. We're going to put him just right here for the moment. We're not worried so much about like roaming areas. We're just looking to expand out the city. So now we see that is now getting made into stuff. And we're doing the countdown for 10 seconds. And boom, we have our first iron tools. Okay. So we have the tools now, but we need to bring them back to this area so they can be finished. Because what I'm shooting for is paper, which is wood, which we have over here in spades, because that's where my wood is at the moment. So what we're going to do for this helipad is we're going to say, hey, my friend, bring your nice tools over here. So let's go ahead, we'll select him. And so now these tools are going to head to the helipad. So a little tool exchange going on here. And from there, come on, buddy, there you go. It's going to get just posited, and now we're going to get into there. And we should make our first paper. Okay, so we have made a lot, but there's one more thing to make, and that is going to be leather furniture. Oof. So this one takes a little bit more time to do because we're going to need these cow hides. So let's go ahead and look at food for the second. So I can make cows. They require water and wheat. So I got wheat, but I don't really have it in a good spot, unfortunately. So we're going to we're going to try to work on something here. So again, let's see, we have more water and more area up here. So we're going to go ahead and move up here. And then, of course, try to keep everything into this area here. So, first thing we're going to do is make some water. Okay, so two bundles of water there. We're just going to go ahead and just do the easy connect to the city. Okay. And then we're going to grow wheat. That's pretty good. From that wheat, we're going to make some cows. So we'll just use this right here. Okay. And since this is separated, it's like I don't have to worry about the bread and everything kind of making its way. This just needs water. Here comes the wheat. We have the water. Now we're going to make some cows. So the next thing we need, though, is tools and that leather. So I have the cows over here. So they are up very much far up north. The problem is I need these tools. And the tools are kind of close to over there. So that's kind of what we're going to look at. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the train station through the mountain. Because let's do something efficient in this game. Okay, so let's go ahead. And, oh, and I definitely did not leave myself enough space to do that. We'll just go right here instead. Okay. Well, that's not the best building I've ever had, but you know what? It's going to work. I'm going to make it work. Okay, so we're going to put that over there. We're going to go connect these two spots. Wonderful. And my friend, I want you to move your moo cows. So now the cows are going to come down here. And at the same point, I do probably need to make a little bit of adjustment with this furniture factory. I hate to do it, but I need it slightly lower, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to bulldoze it. And I do all lose the resources with it. That definitely sucks, but we're going to put it more down here just so this is a better straight shot of what I need to do. Okay. Okay, so we have the cows. And now we can make the leather. So I'm just going to make it right here. Like, I'm not going to worry about this stone. I got stone mills over here. I think I have another one somewhere else. And yeah. So we'll be back in 1 second. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that slight delay. If the music didn't sync up correctly, sorry about that. Okay. So where were we? That's right, we were making leather because we want to make these nice, comfortable, what is it? Leather furniture makers. Oh, yes, please. So fancy. So we'll go ahead and put you down here. Now the problem is I probably can't supply these cities and the leather furniture maker. So I probably need another furniture maker here. And boy, these things are big. So I don't want to block off too much space, but I kind of have to. So we're going to put that down right here. And we're also going to have to now look at like our wood supply. Like, do I have enough wood to get everything I need here? So let's go over to my resource dashboard. And I just want to look at general wood. Oh, we see a problem here. Full demand is greater than full production. Okay, so we're going to have to fix that. And probably the easiest way to fix it is just build another area down there. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to build that out a little bit. Perfect. And so what we're going to do, let's go ahead and get my lumber camp set up right in the middle here. Beautiful. Let's get a forester set up beside that. Beautiful. And then we're going to get our sawmill going, and all of these are going to connect. I said we're going to try to connect them. Okay. So now I'm going to go back here for a second. Now full production when we get there is going to be 24. So right now we're not at 24 yet. But we could be soon enough. So we need our first little bit to come here, and we're going to see our first apples and waters making their way over here, which means that we are going to start building. There we go. So this should start to go up as that production increases. Yep, there you go. So current production, now we're in good shape. Now we're moving it. So now we're in good shape. Okay, so now I should have enough furniture because I have one furniture going to that factory and one furniture going to that factory. Pretty nice. We like it so far. There is more to do. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to have to upgrade these buildings. So upgrading takes 3 wood, which I know I have, 3 stone. We have to upgrade our city center first. You see the supplies are right there. In a weird turn a little bit, but hey, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so now those supplies are making it over here. And then once we do that, we can start upgrading these smaller houses. With a full 10, population is 240. If we remember from the beginning of this house population is 108. So a big difference there. So that's what we're going to be shooting for. So what we're going to do also is kind of give the chance for this apples, these juices to make it over here. So we're going to do that again by another train station. So let's go ahead and let's get one like right here. And then we can get one right here. And then we're going to see if we can... And we go through some forest, unfortunately. That is okay. So here, what are you collecting? You're going to collect apple barrels. Okay. So that is finished. We like it. It's done. Not a problem. We also need to get our paper over to a better spot. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think for that, I might need another helipad because paper and furniture are not really in good spots. So you can kind of see there's not a lot of space for them over there. So we're too far from the coast to use a boat at the moment. Oh, we can take this dashboard off. Again, we need both resources to get there. And you can see apples, they're already making it there. So now when we upgrade, they will have plenty of apple juice. We love it. Let's see here. Well, we can do some more helipads because we can. Because why not? So let's go. Let's do 2. We're not going to connect them to each other, but... Let's see. Where'd be a good spot to put these landing craft? Well, one right here would be nice. Because that one can get one thing. And the other one... we can put over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect these 2 up. Okay, my friend, you are going to get furniture. You, my friend, are going to get the paper. And then we are going to be able to connect both helipads over here. And so that definitely saves me having to like transport it through all of this, causing road jams, stuff like that. So that is pretty good, but we need to wait for the first couple to get there. We also, I think, needed bread. Bread is down here. So we need to probably connect that. Bread, because the bread's not that far away. It's pretty easy. What we can do to make it maybe even a little easier is I can make a bread warehouse. So I can put you... I wish I could put you right there. It'd be super nice, but I can't. So we're going to put you right here. And I'm going to say, hey, my friend, because we're not storing stuff at the helipad locations, because we don't need to, let's go ahead and store the bread over here so that it can get back up to here as quick as possible. Now, it's going a little back to go forward. But I think we're in good shape because this will hold 12 pieces of bread. Helipads only hold 6, so a lot different there. So let's go ahead. We have everything we need. We got a couple paper there. We got a couple furniture there. Right now, there's no demand for anything. So let's go ahead and let's upgrade a couple houses. Let's just start with the northern tip. So we can get those 5 houses kind of upgraded. And we're going to see what we can do. So you see all the wood and all the stone is moving back there. So some resources, you don't need a huge amount of it. But there we go. That is now up. And when we do the first 5, then we're going to kind of check on our progress. We're going to see how we're doing, kind of going from there. The goal is pretty much to try to make one very large city where you have your top level buildings going on. But as you can see, that requires even more than what we have at the moment, though that top level is 300 instead of 100. Now, when playing the game and you're trying to hit like certain population goals, it might be different. But let's look at our resources really quick. Okay, so full demand for juice, 1.3. So we make more than enough juice. We love it. Furniture, full demand is 1.3. We only make 4, so that's a little bit closer. We could open up both houses with that. But we're going to see bread. Full demand is 4. That is a lot closer too. And then, of course, the last thing is paper. And that's fine. So we're almost good. But bread, not quite enough. So we're going to have to work on that. So we have some wheat up here. And I'm sure I built this wheat for a reason. No, I think I have just a lot of extra wheat sitting up there without a place to go. I didn't move coal down there. And I've really kind of blocked myself off from a lot of other buildings, but we're gonna try to make it work. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and build you over here. We have extra wheat up here. Let's go ahead and see if we can use it. We can actually use a ship for this, because that means we're not gonna go over any of this area. So let's go ahead and do that. This is also the first time we get to use a ship. Okay, so we're gonna make a port right here, and we're gonna make a port right there. I want you two to connect. Please. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go over here now. And you, my friend, collect your wheat. Because if I look at wheat demand, full demand is 10, full production is... So we have a little bit more wheat at the moment. Okay, so now that is connected, let's go ahead and make another bakery. And we can make it right there. Oh, and now my wheat is going to be slightly lower than what I need. So, we're just going to have to build another wheat farm. Oof, and that is not good just because there's a lot of stuff in the way. So we need to kind of clear some of this stuff out here. That will help us use all the area. We're going to clear cut like good developers. Okay. 84%. That's pretty nice. We'll go there. There you go. Now we're great with full production. Let's check water because, again, no, it's apples. Water. Full demand 45. Full production 54. So we're still good. Okay. So let's go ahead and check our 4 resources again. So again, apple juice, 1.3. So we can easily upgrade the next 3 buildings without a problem. Furniture, 1.3. We upgraded, it's 2.6. We're still in good shape. Paper is exactly the same, so we can upgrade that. And then now bread, 4.3. With the full demand, it's only going to be in the 8s. So we can go ahead and we can upgrade these next buildings. And at that point, our population will be able to go to... the population of these is 108. So 108 times 10 is 1,000 people. So we'll have a 1,000-person city going up here. And you kind of see the boats here that he's working. That's pretty nice. I don't have anything to bring up to him again. So I have my bread train, unfortunately, going here. But the bread train was made for Oh, the wheat was going to the cows. The bread was going into here. That's how I was doing this craziness. Though I have coal right here. So I could have made bread anywhere. Okay, so. Oh, all the houses now. Okay, so we don't have to look anything. We can close that out. We're moving at a good speed. Everything is in good shape. And we have a decent city going. And so, so as we're up, here come the fresh resources. They're going to move their way up. And they get satisfied. Beautiful. So now that actually gained population. So you gain population based on like the 3 levels. So you hit it 3 times, you gain that much population. Obviously, the apple juice is lower than the furniture, but that's just kind of how it works. You can kind of see my population, which was at 240 before I started all these upgrades, is now sitting at 450. So almost double, and we're going to go up to 1,080 for that. Oh, and we have plenty of wheat here now. That is a nice little wheat port. So now we can make all the bread we need. This is full of bread. These guys are full of stuff. Everything is working out well. Okay, so this is the part of the game that you can kind of experiment a little bit. So again, we're trying to make a larger population. It continues to grow, but we still have a whole lot of map to use, and we still have a lot of these level 3 buildings to go. So let's go ahead and look at that for the moment. So let's see. Not sure the best thing to start with. Glassmaker. Okay, sand and coal. That seems like it's pretty simple to make. And then moo cows, which I think we have enough of. Yeah, only production 3. Okay, is in good shape. So let's go ahead and let's start going with that as the next direction. So we're going to go here, and we're going to make glass. We need sand and coal. Where is sand? Sand needs apple juice. That is unfortunate. So where am I juicing? Can I make it? Oh, yeah, you can't make it over there. I mean, I can make it where it's sandy. I mean, that makes absolutely perfect sense. Well, the apple juice does get put over here because it goes right in there. So this is not like going out here is not too much of a stretch. Okay. And then now we can do the glass. Over here. It's one of these clicks. There we go. Glassmaker. Okay. So now, just need sand and coal. That's pretty easy. That makes glass. Not a big deal. To make this milk, we need 1 cow, 1 glass. So actually, I think I found what I'm going to put up here. So this is glass. That's going to go up here because my cows are up here. So I might as well use what I got. All right, let's see. Go ahead and we're going to... We didn't build this quite the way we wanted to, but we're going to make it work. So what we're going to do, we're just going to build an outer tank here. And I'm going to say, my friend, I want you to produce some milk right here. And that definitely increased the production. Now, we still have enough for cows right now. So we're in good shape. We still have to wait for the glass to kind of get here fully. We are making our first glass now, though. So that is pretty nice. And so we are going to satisfy our first amount of houses for this. Okay, so glass. Yep, glass moves down there. And great. So we have a couple things on the dock ready to go. We have our first milk. So great. What else do we need? We need sandwiches. I think that's the best way to look at it. What do I need for sandwiches? I need bread and meat. Okay. Well, that's pretty simple. And we'll get to that in 1 second. Okay, we're back. Again, sorry about that. That's just... When you have kids, everybody wants a piece of you. Okay, so... Where were we? So we were trying to get sandwiches. Well, sandwiches work because we have the wheat here. We can actually make a pretty decent little bread factory up here. because this this already wants bread, and the bread is right here. So that's not a terrible stretch to go. Because our cows are over here. I wonder if I can just get away with... Well, oh, I need a slaughterhouse, actually, before I can do that. Because I get the cows. I need cows plus a tool. I need that tool. That tool is built... Well, it's built down here. And it's used in various locations. But it gets transported up here. Okay, so that is interesting. That's going to take a little bit of thought to try to get it, because I now need it up here by my slaughterhouse. So that's a little more difficult. So we're going to go ahead and leave that one off for a second. We're going to look at books. Let's see if that is next. There we go. Library still needs more of that, so I cannot get away with that. And last but not least, comfy furniture. I'm sure is probably going to need luxury furniture. Excuse me, my friend. It's a luxury furniture. So we already have the seats down here. I don't know where I put them. I know they're down here. They're down here somewhere, right here. But we need diamonds to get them out. But diamond mine is right here. So what do I need to actually get a diamond mine? I need meat. So that is not a cheap thing. So we need to make those new tools. Let's go ahead and look at that. Let's see, the tools come in. And let's go ahead. We can put that over here. We can get those tools up here. That's simple enough. And we need steel. Oh Lord, that makes it a lot more fun. Nope, steel. Oh, that's actually not so bad. We already make the ore down there. I have coal down there already too, so I have everything I need, I think, to make this down here. Except for space. That is something I do not have. But that is okay. There we go. Let's make some steel. Because yeah, it's gonna need these bars. And coal, which I have right here. So this works out well. We better check on coal though. Make sure I have enough. Oh ho 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 ho. I do not even close have enough coal for all this. So we're gonna have to work on that. So let's get another coal mine going here. I want to build a road. There we go. Okay. Still not enough. I guess I am very coal dependent going on up here, huh? Didn't even realize that I needed that much coal. And to get it, we're going to have to kind of work on something different here. Okay. So right now, the full production is still well below what we need. So, we can build 2 more coal mines up here. But the coal just requires apples. Okay. That we can do. We can make its own separate little apple mill up here for it. So just go ahead and just put 2 of these down here. And then put 2 apple farms. Try to get enough space. These are not going to be great apple farms, unfortunately, but they're gonna serve their purpose. Okay. So we have that now being made. We can probably just connect it because there's nothing else on this road at the moment. It's a little bit of a connection, but I think we'll be okay. And then we can go ahead and we can connect these guys up here. Okay, and then there we go. Okay, so now full production is at 21. Okay, so we've taken care of the coal problem. second problem is all this coal that's made up here really isn't going to go anywhere because I don't have any transports or anything for it. But we can, that will work. But we did make more coal over here, so hopefully there's enough coal to satisfy this area of the island. And the extra coal that we need, we'll have to worry about later. So let's go ahead and we were going to, I'm looking for my next thing to do. There we go. Okay, so we got steel. So we've made some steel tools down here, I believe. Yes, right here. So we have made the steel tools. And let's see. Oh, I need that for this. So we need steel and then the nice tools. Well, I moved the nice tools. They're moving up here. Steel is down there, but again, another boat system I think can solve that problem. So let's go ahead and let's get another boat going on. And then we're just going to put it, oh, we can just, no, won't let me connect it to there, but we can connect it to there. Okay. So, simple enough. Okay, my friend. You, my friend, move steel. So, steel is now going to move up into that direction. And that is already connected, so we're in good shape. Okay. So, from there, we can now make these tools. So, let's go ahead and just put it right here. Boom. Okay. And then I see the first tools are moving up there. Hopefully my steel production will up. I have my first couple bars going up there. Okay. So, boom. Okay. Have our first little bit of steel. Very nice. Let's see what else. Let's see. Steel should be here. We will not make enough with what we currently have. So the demand outweighs our full production at the moment. That is not acceptable. So we're going to have to probably build another steel mill. And so we'll go over here. It's one of these. Boom. Okay, so let's go ahead and just build another one. Okay, that gives me enough production, but now we got to make sure we're checking on coal and bars. Make sure we're good there. And you see the problem. So now, we don't have enough iron ore. So now we need to make that, which means we're going to need to make more coal too. And you can kind of see where this game gets you. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to build you... Oh, there's really not any good spots here for that. Jeez. But the bread is here, and I really want to make it here. Can we make another one here? No. Up there? Oh, that's so far, though. Because then I'm going to have to transport that stuff back down, too. And the bread, I don't know where the bread's going to come from. Well, we have coal, so we can actually make the bread up here. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And then maybe... Let's see. There we go. 100%. 100%. Okay. That's going to be good enough for the moment. You know what? Let's just connect one. Let's not worry about two. Let's go back to here. Okay. We make more than enough iron ore. So now we have iron ore. The next step of that is going to be these bars, which, again, I'm in the desert here, so that's pretty nice. Well, that's going to take all my iron ore, isn't it? Oh, that's okay. Let's go ahead and let's just get both these up here then for the moment. Because, yeah, I want to make sure I'm in good shape for it. Probably taxing my other systems a little bit too much, but I'm not going to worry about it. So iron ore, we're good with. Coal, we're going to have to look. Again, I've now outstripped my coal production the second time. It does only require apples. I have more coal over here, so let's go ahead and let's just tap that mine in there. Let's see, that's 100%. That's 100%. Those two together. Oh, We can also... That might make it nicer. Yep, because now I got all these apples going there. The apples need to be going straight. Okay. Got coal back. Great. Got super tools. Let's see. Now we needed... Let's see. The iron bars were good. We make enough. Coal, we are catching up, but we'll make enough in a little bit. Bread is definitely at a high demand now. Full demand is 22. And yeah. How is wheat and coal? Wheat. I need more wheat mills. Bread is very close, so we're gonna need a little bit more of that too. Okay, so let's go ahead and make another one just right here. I already have the coal. I have more coal. Let's just do it. Okay, so let's see. Let's go here and there. We're gonna go here, make wheat. Okay, we're also gonna connect you up, because I'm probably gonna make a second wheat farm over there. Okay, so that's great there. Now we can make some wheat. We can make more bread. We're just gonna put him right here. Now we are okay with the production. We're okay with the production. So now we do make enough. So I don't actually need the second wheat field yet. Okay, so let's see if I've solved all my problems here. We're good for iron bars. Good for steel bars. Great for bread. Okay. And we have, oh, major tools. So where's my third level tools? We have 8 as demand. Okay, I think it's time to actually start looking at these diamonds. So let's go ahead here. I still need the slaughterhouse cows. So let's look at that first. Let's see. It's going to be under food. Yes. The butcher needs 1 cow and also then needs 1 nice tool. What tool level was that? That. So that's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's make the sandwiches. We're going to check this tool supply maker because I'm not sure if we have oh wow, just enough iron tools. Okay. Just enough. How are we doing for the level 1? We are actually going to run out of stone tools. So that is something that we need to change. So let's go ahead. Let's get another stone tooler up here. Boom. That's great. Make sure we make enough wood and ore. Let's see. I'm looking. It should be in the first level. So wood. We're good. Or stone. Oh, wow. The full demand for stone is much greater. But I say that this does not need it all the time. So that's going to help save some stone right there. So that might not be a true representation of how bad it is. But we're going to go ahead and just get another stone mill up here because we can. Not that much to add off this route. Oh, didn't want to do that. Let's go ahead and let's clear that road out. Okay. Cool. Now we're good. Okay, so now we've made everything we need. So we should be good for stone tools. Yep, we're almost double what we need. Okay, so now we need to make more iron tools. Let's just make it over here because we have iron coming into that station. And then the cows coming in for there. So I think we're in good shape. I think. I'm not 100% positive. But we're going to go ahead and build another one up here. Okay. So Because, yeah, iron tools, we need some more. Oh, we can actually just put it right here. Perfect. Okay. Great. That's taking care of that issue. Go to the 3rd level, and we are in good shape. And we have, look at that, we have our first butchered meat. Love it. Okay, well, diamonds are a girl's best friend. I want to 100% if I'm gonna do this. We're not gonna settle for less. So now it's gonna take the meat, and then it's gonna take the tools, which again, both of them don't have a huge amount to go. And we're gonna start making diamonds. And just so I have it out here, I'm gonna put him here, and I'm gonna put the diamonds into here. But now with diamonds, I can make luxury furniture. So fancy. So very fancy. Okay, so let's see here. Yep, we're still good there. I like it. Let's see. So I have furniture. Where's my furniture? Sometimes when you get the city too large, you're like, where is everything? Furniture's here. How is furniture? Because I don't want to make both. Though I will be making both at some point. Furniture. I know you're here. Boom. 2.6. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We have enough. I think we have enough production to go with that. Let's see. The question is how we get it over there. Because I have my diamonds here. And I have my furniture here. So we're going to have to do something. Let's train through the area. Okay, so let's see here. We can go right here. Yeah, why not? We can connect that right there. That's simple enough. Then we need another train station. I don't know if this is gonna work. Nope, it won't. I can't get through the diamonds, so that is not gonna work. We are gonna have to, well, just go back space. Very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's move furniture up. Let's move the good furniture up there. And then when we have furniture and that together, we can go ahead and make our luxury furniture. So we'll just put it right here. Oh, and the diamonds will start to make their way. I'm waiting for you to really get more loaded up. Yep. My leather furniture went slightly out of demand, unfortunately. So now we're full demand's 5. I can only produce 4. So that is not great. I can make another furniture. That's fine. That's easy enough. So we have more than enough to make a 2nd level furniture maker. If I had enough empty spaces, we're just gonna put you right there. Okay, so that does increase that production. But I also need the leather. Do we have enough of the leather? Nope. Okay, so we need more moo cows. Moo cows. Come here, moo cows. We're going to go right there because we're going to clear some of this field out. Cool. Okay. Full moves. And then again. Let's see, the cows right now, they actually get collected up into there and sent to this area. So we're okay if we're not overloaded with cows. But now we need that leather, and let's see, we make the leather, of course. We make it up here, where I just have no more room to build anything of any reasonable value going on. Oh, my friend. I guess I can put it down here. So the cows they have to go through the city a little bit, but That's pretty much what I got. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got. Okay, so on full production, we're great. Check my moo cows. We are great. Check my second level tools. Also great. Okay, so great. Moo cows, they're solved. Love it. We are making the beautifulest furniture here now. So that is pretty nice. Now that unfortunately needs to get to this city, which it is not going to get to very easily. So we're going to have to put on a boat. And this boat's going to go kind of... Ooh. Right there is good. Yeah, because that's actually close to what I need it to be. So we're going to go ahead and build a couple roads off of this. Because I have a feeling that we're going to be connecting a lot of stuff here. Okay, my friend. You are going to move the super nice furniture to here. And it's just going to sit in the docks, which is perfect. I'm fine. No problem. We love it. Okay. So, next thing we needed was sandwiches. One bread, one meat. Okay, simple enough. Got my cows. I got my bread right there, and I got my meat right there. Let's check both resources. Meat. Oof. Not enough. So I need another butcher. Gonna need another butcher. That does it. But now again, now you gotta look at the cows. Oh, yes. I am gonna make it. And we gotta look at the iron tools. Okay, we're good. We have sandwiches now. What we need to do is actually finish connecting this road, though. Okay. So let's, again, another port. We're gonna get it to the middle of the city. Oh, not train station, port. And like I said, I'm just gonna use that as my base. Have everything pretty much just come through there. Okay. And then, because your connection is fairly easy, if everything is working well, I don't really need it. So let's go with sandwiches. Okay, and let's look to see what we have now for what we need for the level 3s. We also need to get these guys. We're going to worry about that in a little bit. We're not going to quite strain myself yet because we can't quite finish everything. Okay, so we don't make books yet either. And we don't make milk. No, we make milk. Haha! We do make milk. Beautiful. Guess what? Owed it. I mean, it might sit and rot for a bit, but you know what? Whatever. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I'm sure it's fine. Come on, let me grow my building. Boom. Okay. You, my friend. Milk. Okay, and then again, we're just gonna find a spot to put this down here. Because, yeah, and it looks like a complete cluster at this moment, but it's my cluster. And I'm okay with it. So let's go over here. And we're gonna make that. Cool. So now we make the furniture. We make the milk. We make the bread. The last thing we need is those dang books. So let's see what we got here. So books require what? Oh, that is rough. Because I just finished all of this stuff, getting it to a spot, and it's like, nope, I want you to add one more. Okay, I think we can do it. Okay, so we're good with leather. We should be good. Paper might be close. And the super tools, they might be a little bit hard to... Oof, oof, boy. We could do it. We have the demand and the space for them all. But the question is, where's the best place to put it? So where do I make... I make the leather over here. So that's good. I make the paper over here too. But I don't make the tools over here. And... I make my nice tools... I'm looking for them right now, if you're wondering what I'm doing. There we go. Make the nice tools up there. So that really doesn't help because there's no way... I just need the tools to move over in that direction. So I wonder if I can scrap it through? Or, you know what? Helipad. Okay, my friend. Guess what? You connect over there. And you, my friend, are going to be getting the best tools that you can. And flying it over to this direction. Which then is going to make books. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, because you know what? Diamonds were full, so we're not going to actually hit our full production of diamonds. Because at some point, what's going to happen is you see all this luxury furniture, we're not going to need it anymore. We look at our port up here. The port, luxury furniture port, is empty at the moment. But I think we're okay with that. We're just going to check. We do have enough for that, but what else do we need for the next tool? We need steel. Do I have enough? Do I make enough steel? I will be at the limit with this, but I think I can... Oh, steel went out of production. We tried. We failed. Okay. I need to check, of course, coal. Of course. Not going to make enough. But I have more coal up here. So that's actually not the worst thing in the world. Let's check apples really quick to make sure we're still... Yeah, we're great. We're great. We can get some more coal from up here. That is fine. I mean, it's a little bit of a trip, unfortunately, but... It's okay. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we make everything. Are we making books? We are. That is great. Okay, so now we get to a little bit of fun. Because I don't have enough spots to put ships back there. And I guess I could just helipad it over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because why not? And my friend, collect the books. Okay. So now we have everything we need to suffice level 3 cities sitting here. Like I said, we're just trying to build it. We're not going to go through the whole thing because it's going to take a lot of production. We are going to save some production because as these aren't needed, there's going to be more of them. But to upgrade, we need a couple more things. So now we need glass, which we have, stone, and trestles. So let's go ahead and let's look around. Which ones are they? Oh, there's the first. Okay, so what do we need here? We just need blocks and tools. So that's really not so bad. So we're going to go ahead and put that up there. We don't need that many. So I'm not that concerned about it. It's going to be the same thing with these wind blocks. Like, we don't need that many. So we can just kind of put that anywhere. Because, yeah, they're already making one. Because then we can do the upgrades. Do I need it for all the level 3 houses? I need some level of it. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get you upgraded. So that we can upgrade a couple of these things. Gonna minimize that for a second. I do like that feature. It is very nice. Okay, and yep, we're already gonna make some of those. We're making some of those. So, got the glass. Here comes 2 of those, and then 2 of those. These are only in limited quantities, so it's not something I have to worry about for the long term. There we go. We got trestles, because once you use those, we don't use those for anything else other than building other cities. That is it. And you can see my helipads are they're doing great. Because, again, once these people start requesting paper, that paper is going to not get used. And so we're going to have a complete redistribution of what we need. And I think we're going to be okay. Because the goal is to get to this to be a full level 3 city. And I think we're in good shape from that. I'm waiting for 2 more of these. They are right here. Let's go, guys. Because once that is in, then we can start building the rest of the city. Hopefully we have enough supplies for it all. Okay. Again, we're probably going to upgrade half of it. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade the second half. Okay, so let's go ahead. Do it, my friend. So another strategy which I have done is just not building a city until you have pretty much all the materials you need all stored up somewhere close, like here. Like, I know I can survive this because I have all the stuff I need in this little area. Makes it pretty simple. Okay, so first house, boom. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at our last levels of stuff that we're going to have to look at. So milk. Beautiful. Sandwiches. Beautiful. Books. Great. And the last thing was luxury furniture. Beautiful. So yeah, we almost have it fully made, and we have all the stuff that we have here. And already we can get to a population of 1638. We're going to times that by 2 with the second one. We are going to make sure 1.1. Yes, so we can double. So furniture were great. Sandwiches were fine. Books were fine. And luxury furniture were fine. And milk were fine. Okay, so yeah, we're fine with everything. So let's go ahead and get this going. And let's see if my shoddy infrastructure can actually save this. Okay, so we're going to exit out of you. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put this to the fast speed. And we're going to be able to get it. Now, we could get more of the city because I can fit 20 as a level 3, but we are just going to get through our 3,000, and we're going to call that pretty successful. Because you've seen pretty much most of the game at the moment is moving around resources, stuff like that, having different things. So yeah. Okay, so one more. And then yeah, our population went way down because of these buildings, but that is okay. So now we're going to wait. We're going to make sure we can get to that 3,000 people. So they're going to start requesting it. And then we do a request every 55 seconds. So, or every 60 seconds. Depending on what it is, apparently. Okay. But, I mean, all of our stuff is right here. And it's going right into the city. So it should be good. There we go. Yeah, we're in great shape. Okay. Yeah, this population's already back to 600. Again, before, but we were at 12-ish, 100. So if this goes every 60 seconds, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's like 10 minutes to actually build this up. Even in the speed of 5. It takes a while to get these bigger cities built. but we're going to be doing it. We're going to be fine. We're going to kind of look at all of our stuff at the moment just to make sure we're in good. Apple, we're great. Water, we're great. Stone. But I think we're good because I see extra stone, and I know we're not using as much stone because we don't use these blocks or these blocks, so that makes me feel better. We're good for stone tools. Furniture is perfect. Wood. Apparently we need more wood. Again, wood though is like with the trestles and stuff like that, like they get made once, they don't have to do it. So again, I think we're okay there. Yeah, so wood is fine. Even though they want more trees, we're fine. Okay, so second level stuff. Yeah, iron ore is good. And you can see some of these levels. Oof, we are short one iron tool at the moment. Good paper. Yeah, paper went way down. We didn't have to charge that. Cows are great. Leather is great. Furniture is great. Stone blocks, yeah, there's not much of a demand for any of these. Apples, yeah, apple juice is not really demanded anymore either because it is only used by this at the moment. So it was used by the city, it went down. Coal, we're okay with. Wheat, we're okay with. Bread, we're okay with. And like I said, last ones, like I said, there's no stone slab to production. There's no wood beam production. Sand is actually a little closer than I would like it. So let's go ahead and yeah, well, we have extra sand. It's made for glass. So it's not going to be a full kind of thing going on here. So I think we're okay with sand. Glass is 3 because that's really what I care about is the glass production. Milk 2.2. Sandwich is 9. Sandwich is 9. Steel is close. Tools are close. Books are not close. Diamonds, yeah, not even any real demand yet. So I think the only thing that we are having a slight issue with is these iron tools. We don't quite have enough of those. But I can see we have some loaded up the train over here. So we do have enough. Yeah, they're also like kind of loaded up over here. So even though it says I'm a little low, I have more than enough we need. And you can see the population, it has gone up a huge amount. We can look at our other stats here. So population satisfaction, they are getting fully satisfied. My buildings, all green. Means everything has what it needs and we are in great shape. Road systems, also all green. That's beautiful. Our station efficiency. So there's some spots that don't have anything to pick up, so they say they're empty. It's not the worst thing. Warehouses, I only have one. It's up there. So we can close those out. Like I said, we're going to get to 3,000 population, and then we're going to call it a day. We are pretty close to it at the moment. But, I mean, this is pretty much what Mini Settlers is. And each map is slightly different, though, unfortunately, it is the same to play kind of each way through. I put in, I think, 20 hours at this point of this game, and I have enjoyed it. I wait for the updates. They are still updating everything fairly regular, so we're getting, like I said, the helipads and these trains through the mountains, which is so nice. We're the last update, more to come. So if you've been with me this long, hey, please like and subscribe. Thank you for following this video. Sorry for any of the breaks that I did. We are so close to 3,000. We are just going to wait till 3 and then we're going to call it a day. So come on, peeps. Let's go. Well, that's furniture. Yep, all of them are getting satisfied. Oh, 28. Wait, people want some furniture here. I got to double check. Yeah, I got plenty of furniture sitting on that dock, though. 29. And my friend... Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. There we go. So we have done it. So hopefully this was a fun experience for you. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.